New beginnings happen every day. With each sunrise, people begin to create, to initiate, to start. Writers begin to write. Musicians start to make melodies. Runners train for races. And entrepreneurs start to break ground. But what about churches? Where do they get their start? We see them everywhere. Some old, some new. But how did they get there? Who are the people that plant them? Who choose to engage a community? This is the story of those people and their community.
One of the things that's really easy to not understand about Oakdale is that it truly is its own place. As soon as you get out here, you notice that the houses aren't slammed up next to each other. Everything focuses around the school. It really has a small town feel to it.
One thing about Oakdale, this whole Oakdale area, is that it's a beautiful spot. It was part of Oklahoma City that was, has hills and it has lots of trees.
Well, Oakdale is unique because there's so many homes out east of I-35 there that no one even really knows that they're there. And what brings all of these neighborhoods together is the Oakdale School. It's a school of pre-K through 8th graders. And it's kind of a big hub. If you have kids in the school, that's how you get to know other people in your neighborhood.
It's a place where the natural thing is to be outside and talking to your neighbors, your kids hanging out. The natural thing is to have neighborhood 4th of July parties and cookouts.
Oakdale is a real opportunity for us to not just be community with our neighbors, but to be communities with God and with our neighbors in the way that God has always intended us to live.
This was a group of people who had a real heart for the geographical area of Oakdale. And so the heart for the community was really what drove this, instead of just a heart to do something.
Maybe we should bring the church to the people. Maybe we should be God's hands, God's feet in their lives.
There are just so many families that are already living in community, but what we want to try to do is to try to make sure that we are living in Christian community.
At Oakdale, you know everyone, and everyone's really open about sharing their struggles or their triumphs, and it's really great to all kind of, again, do life together and be a community.
One of the ways we talk about community is our community of family of the church at Oakdale, taking care of each other.
We value relationships because we see the value that God places on relationships.
That's just what we do here each and every day, and that's exciting, especially to be a role model for our children and for our community is what's important for me.
We try to make lives better. We try to help people with their problems. We just try to make this place better.
We have a people that is excited about sharing the gospel with people, and we're not just serving the community, we're actually living inside of the community, and that's what makes all the difference.
I feel as though Oakdale is a church that follows the Great Commission, and so since we have been sent to the world and our community, and specifically the Oakdale community. And what better way to reach out to the people who live in the Oakdale community than to come into their neighborhoods, onto their streets, and say, hey, come learn about Jesus with us in this backyard Bible camp, and we will bring relationship and fun to you, and we will serve you, and that's what we want to do.
One of the things that we're hugely looking forward to is having a building that we can build for the community. Another third place.
By building a building so that the community as a whole will see that we're here for the long haul, we're going to be an influence in this community for the long term, and we're not a temporary congregation.
Just inspired by this idea that, yes, this will be a place of worship. Yes, this will be a place where we can work on discipleship and training our families, but this will be a place that is built with the community in mind.
We want to be a place where anyone knows that they can go and be served, and we can serve them.
We want God to be in control of our church. We want God to lead us where He wants us. And I think the building will continue that mission.